Hey, on today's video, we're going to go over how to onboard your customers automatically. I think this is so valuable these days. People don't want to waste time getting involved with your business once they've made the decision to buy from you, and making it seamless and easy for them to interact and get set up with you is a huge value piece. So stick with me and I'm going to tell you the steps about how to get that started. All right, onboarding your customers automatically seems like almost like a wild technical dream, but it's very real and lots of businesses are doing that today, and you can do it too. What it means for your customers is that they can get engaged and connected with you so that you don't have like what I would call loose closings, where you close somebody and then they're not fully onboarded and then they kind of drift away, right? So that when they make the decision to buy from you or to do business with you, that's when you want to strike with your onboarding process. So the first thing to do is deconstruct exactly what onboarding for your business means. Now, that can mean anything. If you're an e-commerce store, it might be sending a welcome series of emails, showing them other products they can get, how to get discounts, how to be a subscriber or participate in your subscription program. You may have all sorts of different things. But if you're a brick and mortar like service provider, you may have forms, like a lot of the medical offices that we work with, they have forms and documents that need to be filled out. All of that stuff should be made super easy and be able to be done online so that your customers can get set up and check all that off. And then when they come to do business with you, or if they want to buy from you again, or whatever the ongoing transaction is, all that stuff is easy and done. I also suggest when you deconstruct that process, that you really break it down even more than you do it organically. A lot of times as business owners, we sort of organically take care of things. But when you want to automate something, you've got to break it down and really look at what each critical step is, and then figure out how to, create a tool around that. And it may be a video, maybe a form, maybe a web page, maybe something to read, maybe an email, a text message. There's lots of different, ways to execute on these different steps. And each step may have a different executable to achieve the goals for that step, right? So sometimes it might be send a text to let them know that you sent an email. And on the email, you might say, watch this video. And on this video, you might say, below the video, please fill out this form now that we've explained everything to you. Then once they fill out the form, they may be redirected to another page, right? So each one kind of bridges to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, to get them fully onboarded. The other things to consider when you're analyzing that process is, what can you add in there to standardize how well it's done, that sometimes, as a human, you, your staff, or whomever's involved may be missing. So you can actually infill other high value pieces into that onboarding process that you weren't doing very well before, but could really enhance your business. An example of that would be cross sells. So if somebody onboards your company for, say, one service, like in a dental example would be great. They onboard for teeth whitening, so they want to become a patient to just get their teeth whitened. Well, of course you offer all these other dental care services. Now's your opportunity, once you get them in for this teeth whitening service, to then start telling them about why it's so great to be an actual patient for regular dental procedures, cleaning, fillings, and all the normal stuff, right? So you have a chance for a cross-sell there to expand the value of that customer. And you can do that during onboarding with what I call a little bit of more indoctrination, so that they can learn more about your business and services. So that's something that a lot of times in that example, staff and even busy owners might not be doing a great job with. But when you automate it, you can be assured that every single new customer of yours will get a great experience, and they will have a chance to learn about every single thing that you offer if you build it into that process, and they're getting the messaging and videos and all the other stuff that we're talking about. So step one, break it down. Step two, optimize and figure out, what you could be doing better and infill that. And then step three, look at the whole thing through a marketing and sales lens and figure out how you can use that process to get more from the relationship from each one of your new customers. I know this is really important. We do it for a lot of clients. If you haven't got something like this going, I suggest you jump on it. And of course, smash the like button on this video and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And thanks again, we'll see you then.